channel is I had my second baby, and just after that I just done the readings. Like I've looked at my tarot cards and done things like personally a little bit, but recording wise kind of been on like maternity leave for the way. This is like my first time filming since having the second baby. These are perfume bottles, fragrance bottles, and you just choose one intuitively when you think about like what is your future style. So I will get into these perfumes a little bit. So these are fragrances. Your future style, you can time frame this to whenever you want. I'm not going to put a time frame onto this, you can do that totally yourself. There will be timestamps listed below to choose it, so I'm not going to go much too into the intro, we're just going to get into this reading, but let's show the perfume bottles, okay, a little bit. Group 1 is Frere Wang, and this fragrance is called Princess, as you can see. So I've obviously used this before, as you can tell, so that's why it looks like it's a half full. So this is a heart, it's like a purple heart, and has a crown. So this is Frere Wang Princess fragrance. Oh yeah, and by the way, for Frere Wang Princess, the packaging, the box, I can't find it, but if I do find it, I'll show like a little picture of it so you know what that looks like. And this is a fragrance, so this is by So, and it's called Sunset Blush. So that's group number 2. This doesn't have a bottle. I bought this in a shop called Savers. Savers is, I'm from Ireland, so if you're from somewhere else, I don't know if you would have Savers, but Savers has loads of cool things like fragrances and stuff like that. And this is where I got that one, and it was just on a shelf. It doesn't have a box, this one. So this is So by So, and it's called Sunset Blush. And for number 3, we have the Ariana Grande Thank You Next perfume. This is the one, Thank You Next, and this is it here, and it comes in this broken heart. That is group number 3. Packaging as well, that comes with Ariana Grande. So this is actually one of my newest perfumes. I have loads of fragrances, and these are just the 3 I chose. So this one's like a half filled heart, and then there's a broken heart, and then there's like a sunset in the middle. If you want to see, that's a picture. Sunset in the middle, so a sunset. One's half full, one's like broken. So first group is Princess by Frere Wang. Second group is Sunset Blush by So. Third group is Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. We're gonna get started into this pick a card reading, not pick a perfume bottle reading, pick a perfume reading the most, and we're just gonna get started. Hi group 1, if you chose group 1 with the Frere Wang Princess perfume bottle, this is your reading all about your future style. Get a little close up of this perfume that you chose. Love that. I actually got this as a gift. Leave that there and leave these little crystals. This is all about your future style, and the Frere Wang Princess is a very like lovely fragrance. You can literally wear that anywhere. So that's it. Let me shuffle some cards. So I rarely ever shuffle tarot cards, I guess, so I don't think I'm very good at doing that type of shuffling, but let's see. Okay. Ace of Swords. I have these gemstones here in case I feel like doing a little bit of a remote viewing, and when I do a remote viewing, I want to have a crystal, like holding a crystal. I do that. I'm new to remote viewing, so bear with me on that. Let's just get one more card. Okay, interesting for your future style. Let's get into this. Words, Ace of Swords, Strength, 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you, like, just take a note, like this is a general reading, so some parts may not resonate, some might, so just take what resonates and leave the rest, because this isn't a personal reading, it's like a general reading. Some of you, I'm just feeling like you currently are like have like a lover, you know, like a partner, and you may not be married yet, but you will get married, and I see like maybe when you're married, your style of fashion is going to change. So if you that maybe you currently have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and once you become single, you're gonna feel a bit more like your fashion sense gonna like kind of change, you know. So just take what like resonates with that. Do you say that you're going to be switching up with your style? Like you may really have a new type of style, because we have Five of Swords and then the Ace of Swords, and I see with them two cards, you don't care what people think of your image. Maybe you currently know you do. Like if somebody says something harsh about your outfit, you may take it personally, but I say that you're just gonna look at that and be like, I don't care, and you're just going to embrace your new style. Like maybe your new style is going to be something that's going to be very different and unique, and I see that maybe you've always wanted to have this type of wear this type of clothing or style or makeup or something like that, and you've kind of like maybe you've heard people before say that wouldn't suit you, or maybe people in general just saying I don't like that type of brand, I don't like that type of clothing, and that's kind of always made you be like, oh, like I don't know if I could do that because of people's judgments. But now you're just going to make a new fresh start, a new beginning, and just do that. See your future style, you're going to, it's not necessarily change your style completely, but I see that you're going to do things that you're kind of going to dress in ways that you've always kind of wanted to, but maybe you're always ashamed of. Like maybe you're kind of always felt insecure about showing some type of skin or just a little bit more skin, and you're just going to now embrace that and not care. Like you're going to find the strength to do that, as I can see with the strength. And it's also see that it's going to be a positive outcome. Like people are going to be very like, wow, you look great. I'm seeing from maybe some of you, maybe you're going to go through some type of way, have a transformation, and then you will kind of dress differently. Going to probably have to go down a size or sizes. I see that as well. And I see a lot of people may not say it to you, but people are going to be looking at you and think like your style is really good. I see that you may have copycats as well, and I see that with the Hermit as well. That's what I'm getting with the Hermit, is that people may not really say that, changing their style and appearance and stuff, but that's not for everybody. Sometimes people's appearance may change, sometimes it may not. So this is a very interesting group. I see that you are going to, your future style is going to consist of you not caring about like what people have to say about what your clothing is like or things like that, you know. So like I was saying, if you do care about people's judgments, or you feel self-conscious, I see that you're going to overcome some self-consciousness as well. So we have the Strength card there. Okay, so we have this card that came out. This is Deep Replenishment, Retreat, Rest, Be Held. I'm seeing with this card that I'm seeing water, probably because there's water on the picture. Maybe your future style is going to consist of a lot of blue. And I see that obviously this card talks about like retreating yourself and rest. So I see this is going to be like a retreat. You're going to treat yourself. I see you're going to treat yourself with all these nice fashions. You're going to go out there and be like, I'm going to buy this, I don't care. You're just gonna be confident, like, you know what I mean? Like I see that like you're just gonna be confident. Like I see that maybe there's these type of clothes that you feel self-conscious about wearing, but you're going to overcome that, changing up that wardrobe, buying those outfits you've always wanted to, and you're going to treat yourself. And I'm also seeing the color purple as well. I see the color purple and boundaries. So your future style is going to really, how do I put this in the word? This talks about your boundaries. So you're going to know, like I've seen this message as if you're somebody who is going to show or something that's we're feeling, it's going to be appropriate on you. You know, you're not going to be going out there fighting. Not that I would judge that, like, but you know how some people are, or some people may think that's inappropriate, but you're just, you know, you're not going to be inappropriate, or no one's going to think that you're inappropriate. Like you're going to look really, really great. That's what I'm seeing. So This is the first time I'm using this deck on camera. This is the Below the Surface Oracle deck. This is such a great deck. This is such a lovely deck. So congratulations, because you are like the first group like of a general reading that's using this deck. So we have our first rules. Oh my gosh, this is like, this card is like saying about living to your own beliefs, your own values, and you make your own norms. Like this is kind of what I've been saying, but you not caring anymore. Maybe for some of you, like this could be out there for some of you. If you're a guy, like a man, maybe you kind of want to dress a bit more feminine, or maybe you literally want to be like a drag, or you want to dress like a girl, or you could be a girl who wants to dress like a boy. That's only for like for some of you because of this card. That like if that applies to you, that's great. If it doesn't, it's alright. But I see that as well. How interesting. See if I see anything else here. I feel like you just are currently having a style. You are happy with your style and stuff like that, but I see within the future you're going to just let your hair down a bit more. I feel like that's very common. You see people's style be like so different from like what used to be, and I've even seen people from where I'm from like dress in certain ways that I feel like way back had been like weird, and people would just talk about them. Like now it's like normal. Like I see loads of people with like blue hair, purple hair, dressing just like all these different styles. You just have a different type of style. It's very unique. It's not basic. Like you definitely have fashion sense of this group, and I see that's just going to be really different, you know, in a good way. And I feel like it's going to be accepted. Style is going to be like maybe back in, like just some people may have looked at you, or people may have thought it was really different obviously because it is, but now it's like accepted, and like nobody really cares. And oh my gosh, we got be your authentic self. This card is all about, oh my god, this card was so true. Oh my gosh, your authentic self. Like you're going to take off your masks. If that applies to you, you go take off your masks and be your authentic self. You are self-conscious, like I've been saying. Some of you may not apply to that, but take what resonates. But I see whatever, if it is taking off masks, you're going to take that mask off and be yourself. Or some of you who don't feel like you have to take off a mask, you're still going to be authentic and do things that just feel really right to you. And I see that even the way you present yourself, and the way you possibly may do makeup if you wear makeup, the way you do your hair, things like your shoes, your nails, it's all going to be what's true to you and what makes you you. So this is really brilliant. This is really interesting. And you are going to know your boundaries. And I see that maybe some of you are going to maybe get a little bit more rich. Some of you could be rich. Some of you could just end up being a little bit more richer than what you currently are. That's why maybe you'll be able to afford something. Some of you may be able to afford more things, and you may go have like buy some more clothes, fashion, shoes, jewelry, things like that. We have emotional baggage. Some of you are going to let go of emotional baggage. There may be a lot of emotions weighing on, having a lot of emotional baggage, and this could be a lot of type of emotional baggage. So whatever the emotional baggage is, that is what is currently weighing you down. It's weighing you down from being your authentic self as emotional baggage. Got a card that popped out, which is the Eagle. So triumph over troubles and obstacles. So you are going to come through obstacles. Let's leave it over there. You're going to overcome obstacles, and that really makes sense if you're reading, you know. I also feel that maybe for some of your family may say things about your style, you know, and that's why maybe you feel like you've been judged, you know, or something like that, or competitiveness. You know, I see with the Five of Swords, that's there. And we have a card that came out. This is candle. You will be shown the way. So I see with the candle, you will be shown the way that you're just going to be intuitively shown the right path to be your authentic self by your own norms. This makes a bit more sense now with them cards with the Hermit, because when the Hermit card first came out, I couldn't pick that much energy up from the Hermit. I was a bit like, I feel like I need more cards to see what the story is of the Hermit. But I see that the Hermit is relating to the end of these, like these last cards. You know, you will be shown the way and coming over obstacles. I see that you will kind of be in Hermit mode when going through that, because you intuitively know your own path and go forward into things. Not literally go by like a candle, like it's not really go by a candle like showing you the way, but that's how this is described. It's going to be like a candle showing you the way to go the right way. And you could be in a hermit mode and being like alone while going through that, like nobody's going to really know what you're going through. So yep, I think that's why hermit's there. So this card, this group is kind of like self-love. So that's interesting. It's about self-love. So this is rose quartz, is about self-love. So I'm going to try to do a bit of remote viewing with this rose quartz. This could just be remote viewing for what could come up for some people. If you don't resonate, if some of these don't resonate, like don't click off, because it could be a message here, you don't want to miss it. So this is going to be the end of your reading now with a little bit of remote viewing. I'm new to this, so just bear with me. I'm just noticing there's a candle where you got the candle card. I'm seeing like somebody who chose this could be into goth. That's interesting. I'm seeing goth. Like maybe that's maybe people have said things to you before about being gothic. Which, like, who cares? If you want to be like gothic, go for it. I'm also seeing somebody with black hair. I'm seeing a female with black hair and like dark blue streaks in your hair, which is literally like from Barrett Rock Angels. I think I'm pretty sure she had blue in her hair from what I remember. She had black hair. So I see that. That's cool. I see like maybe for some of this group, like be your authentic self, and I just see like really interesting. Getting blue in your hair, even getting your hair done green, just like really funky stuff. I'm seeing someone in dresses. I'm seeing pink, like long pink dress. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Maybe some of you are just going to be in the pink dresses. Like I'm seeing light pink dresses. Reading. Okay, I'm seeing yellow. Maybe some of you are going to have a new feature style which consists of yellow. You could even wear yellow lipstick and you're going to suit that. A lot of people, if you saw them wearing yellow lipstick, you were like, whoa, but maybe for someone specific, that's going to really suit you and do that. Let's say that your future style is going to consist of you being more confident, being your authentic self. I see that a lot of people who choose this group could have a really different type of fashion sense, something that's really out there, funky, just like really cool, you know, really cool. And that's really awesome. And it's sad to me that like there has been people that may have said things about, maybe not to you or even in general, like screw that, be your authentic self. Seriously, that card came out for a reason. And it's so interesting, like with love to your own traditions, like it refers rules, like what a great reading. Yes, thanks for tuning in. Sunset Blush Fragrance by So. This is your reading. So this is a really cool fragrance. It's the fragrance that you chose. And yes, it really is like sunset, because it is the colour of a sunset, especially with that little picture in the bottom. So this is a really lovely mist smell. Like it really is really nice. As you can see, I've only used that a little bit. You know, it's not like completely at the bottom, and it really is a lovely perfume. It is like anywhere. You can even wear it to like a job interview. You can just wear it by going to the shops. Like if you just, you know, it's always just nice to smell nice and have a nice fragrance. It just sits like anywhere. Let's see what we get for you for your future style. And things like that. So your future style doesn't always have to be just clothing. It could also be accessories, hair. Yeah, it could be accessories, hair, jewelry, shoes. You style your hair, tattoos or something, piercings. That you may be a little bit more subtle. Okay. I have the sun card that came out first, and that just shines a light in the whole reading, so that's positive. There were the Two of Cups, and that came out first, right? Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So there's some Pentacles card here and a couple of water. So I'm saying that I'm truly forgetting that people who may have chosen this group have a job or you're very good at what you do. When I just look at these cards, all I can see is a very different energy. You probably have a casual type of style. Casual, like I'm seeing jeans, I'm seeing cardigans, chic girl or type of thing. Casual wear, like really cool, like cardigans and jeans. Somebody who chose this group may have a bob, with a bob, you know, a hairstyle like short hair bob. Like a white type of, a white t-shirt, long sleeved, like red polka dots, and a pair of jeans. And a pair of like basic trainers. I'm not saying they're basic, but I mean like her trainers are just like, you know, like trainers that you would just think of when you think of like white or black trainers. I see that people are going to look at your style and think like, wow, you look really good. And I see that maybe some of you are just going to wear maybe cool type of brands for some of you. I don't think that you're going to be really into type of brands. Like sometimes people may be really into like a one specific type of brand. I don't think that you're necessarily going to care too much about brands. I'm saying that you're going to more or less not really buy clothes online. You know, you're going to be more into buying clothes in the shops like locally. Maybe for some of you, maybe you've always loved buying online clothes. Maybe some of you could have been had an addiction buying online clothes and your future style. So it consists of you just kind of going to the shops and buying things in person, like going into, you know, the rooms, like the wee, what do you call it, like we, what do you call that? You know, where you go clothes shopping, you can go and try clothes on in the wee room. You're going to be into doing that. You're going to like going clothes shopping. Clothes shops that are local by you. And not buying stuff online so much. I feel like maybe for some of you used to buy like online clothes, like some of you may still buy online clothes and online type of jewellery and stuff like that, which is fine. But I see that maybe some of you have just been disappointed a lot by sizes. You've had to send loads of things back. Because the thing of online shopping is that you can't actually try it on or really see what it looks like, you know, you only see it in pictures. Because sometimes even me, I've bought stuff online before, it's arrived and it looks like so different to what it did in the picture. Even if a model was wearing it, it just looks completely different, and I'm like, what the heck. I've seen that you maybe experienced that, and maybe in general just prefer to buy clothes in shops because you can see it in person and you can try it on, and if it doesn't fit or you don't like it, you can just put it back. But you can't do that with online shopping, so it's always like you felt like you're always taking a risk by doing that. That's what the vibes I'm getting of that. And the King of Pentacles is staring at me here. I don't know if it's his face in the card, because he does look like very strange. Like he's it looks like surprised in a way. I don't know what that is. I'm just getting Knight of Pentacles energy here. And it's very interesting. We have the Nine of Swords. This talks about like having trouble sleeping. Some of you have had a bad experience with online shopping. Just take what resonates. Or maybe like some of you have been really stressed out before about online show. Oh my god, I'm seeing like Depop. You know that last thing called Depop where you can sell your clothes online? I'm seeing that maybe some of you had a bad experience in Depop. Maybe you bought something off there and you wanted to return it, and the girl or boy or whoever was just refusing to give returns. You had like some type of bad online experience buying something. It doesn't have to be clothes, it could be jewelry or anything to do with your style. And really like stressed you out, like maybe you just had some bad experience of online shopping, you know. I don't know why Depop came into my head. It's an app where you may have heard of it before, you may know what it is, but it's this basically an app where you can sell your clothes and you can buy clothes on there off people. It's like you bought something, didn't like it, and you had some type of issues getting it returned or something like that, and it made you really stressed out. Maybe it cost you a lot of money and you didn't get that back and it really annoyed you. Maybe that's why it made you kind of go off online shopping. Like, I'm just saying that with a script, like you just like have went off online shopping because of bad experiences with it, like things not fitting, bad, you've wasted your money. So I just say that your future style is going to consist more of you buying things locally, and I just say with your future style in general, it's like a very nice casual type of wear. I was just talking about with this card about the bad experience. Two of Cups were first. Oh my god, it's so interesting. It made you like, maybe you really trusted this person or brand or whoever and they really let you down. Really getting along really well with somebody, like you're just really good terms, you just are like a match. But when it's in reverse, it's like the opposite of that. So I say that maybe you trusted this person and having your experience with them, and that's why the Two of Cups was reversed. You were like, they kind of just really annoyed you in a lot of ways. I see the Seven of Pentacles. I'm saying that I'm getting this vision of, in your future style, you're going to be looking in the mirror and being like, yeah, this looks really good. I'm glad I went to my local store and bought this. And you're going to be looking at yourself in the mirror being like, I look so great. The energy I'm getting off this reading and off these cards. So let's go with the Tea Leaf Fortune deck and see what we get here. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You're going to do your own thing, you're not going to care. Like maybe for some of you, oh my god, like maybe this person's going to come back to you, apologize about like what they did to you, and you're just going to be like, nah, I don't want to go there again, I'm not going to go there again. You're not going to lower your standards or go back there again. Like maybe even for some of you, maybe if this was a brand that let you down or something, maybe your friends or somebody you know is going to go on about saying, oh my god, like I got this outfit from that brand. You're going to say, oh my god, I had a bad experience with that, and you're just going to, the person's telling the brand, gonna be like, no, I'm not going back to that. We also have Archway, which talks about new paths openings, like going through arch and all these new possibilities and opportunities. So that's very interesting. I see that some, like I said at the start of reading, I see that you work, maybe you have a good job. It doesn't have to be like the best job or a really high-end job. Maybe for some of you it could just be like any type of job. It can even be like just working in a local shop or just something small, but whatever. I see that the way you dress, you're going to feel dressed casually and really cool at the workplace as well. Cool, like I do see that. I see like maybe the way you dress could really help you get job interviews for some reason. I see that maybe some of you are going to use your fashion sense to your own advantage. Page of Cups, that maybe some of you may look serious, you may be serious in a workplace, but like when you're with your friends and stuff, you're really fun and wild. Like it's like a different side of you. Like when you go to work, you're all about your work and your job and you take it seriously, but then outside the workplace you're so like bubbly and you probably know what I'm trying to say. Like maybe like to do things like with friends, like have a nice, like go out and drink some wine and have some fun like that, basically. Oh my god, last night I literally just said that and we have a good time. Oh my gosh, these cards are really answering me. I'm so interested. I literally just said as you like to have a good time with friends, and then the card that came out, I looked at it and it is a card talking about good time and socializing. So this is the bottlenose dolphin, by the way. That's so interesting, fun that came out. This is the Below the Surface Oracle deck. This is by Vanessa Semina. It's such a lovely deck. Also another deck by Vanessa as well. That's so funny. I was literally talking about it. Like I see that you are like serious in the workplace and you take yourself seriously. Pentacles cards, the energy of the Pentacles is very wise and serious and professional, shall I say. but and you come across like that, you know, but you also just like to have a good time. It's not another side of you with friends. And then I looked at the card like, and it was that. So it's so interesting. The bottlenose dolphin is talking about all about a good time. So let's go with the Wild Moose Oracle deck and see what we get. The journey. So yeah, so you like to travel as well. You like to explore new places possibly. You like to go on holidays when you get the chance. Yeah, see, like I'm also seeing the journey for some of you. Maybe if you do have a job as well that you just like to have like a vacation, you know, you love it when you get time off work. You love it when you get time off work, so you could go on vacation and have journeys and good times with your friends. I'm seeing that as well. Shuffle another card from one of these decks. Let me see what's deck. Honestly, I'm seeing the Palladian Oracle deck and the Secret Forest Oracle deck card. And then I try to do a little bit of like a remote viewing to see if I get any specific messages for some of you. You saw that. You saw these cards come out. Playful pastimes. Oh my gosh, that's what I was saying. And smell and smell some more. So you're probably serious. You come across as very serious, but like you do have a nice smell. That's what I'm saying. I see like your future style is obviously going to consist of probably, like I was saying about buying things more locally, just going out there and enjoying playful pastimes. You like the pastime by being playful, and that's why we have the journey as well. Like you just love to have vacations and have a break from things. You love to have a break, which is good. We all need a break from things, you know. I'm saying this with let's go with the pirate. Okay, I'm seeing a man. You are quite youthful. You're a youthful man. Obviously, if some of this doesn't resonate, like don't click off because this obviously not resonate for everybody, but there could be something here for you, so don't click off, right? Anyway, a man, you're youthful. You like black clothes and grey clothes, this man, and I'm saying you've had a bad experience. I'm saying like as a man, maybe I chose this to have a bad experience with online shopping. And I'm saying sizes. I'm saying you bought things that were too small. And that has kind of put you off online shopping because you just have trouble getting sizes. I'm seeing green. That's very interesting. I'm wearing green. I'm saying maybe some of you love the colour green. Your future style is going to consist of a lot of green, pastel shades, pink. I'm seeing pink as well, but not just pink by itself. Pink with different colours, but I'm seeing like fuchsia pink. I'm seeing like a blonde woman wearing pink, like a Barbie type of pink. You're just going to add that a lot into your future style, like pink, like Barbie pink colours into your style. Like could be your shoes, accessories you put in your hair, necklaces. I'm also seeing beads, like a necklace bead, like somebody wearing a necklace bead. I'm also seeing like a pink ring, a heart-shaped ring, red lipstick. Maybe somebody's future style is going to consist of red lipstick. I'm seeing maybe you're not really into red lipstick now, but you will be. I'm seeing like dark green lipstick or something. Because maybe some of you is going to try that. Wear dark green lipstick and be like, damn, I actually look good in dark green lipstick. And you're going to be tempted to wear it a bit more. I don't know. Something like that. I'm also saying like somebody's going to spend a lot of money on clothes in shops and be like, oh my gosh, I spent so much. Like, you're going to walk in the shop and not expect to spend so much as you did. Haven't we all done that though? I'm seeing that message there is going to apply for a few. Yeah, I'm also seeing with that Two of Cups reversed, that Nine of Swords. Some of you, this person who's going to let you down is a friend. Maybe, I see maybe for someone specific, it's actually going to be from a friend, maybe. you know, maybe a friend borrowed your outfit and they refused to give it back, like they're lying to you and said they lost it or someone happened it, when really, you know, they're lying and just don't want to give it back or something like that. But a friend between, like, you know, that's a message for somebody specific. Go have like a fallout with a friend, maybe a fake friend. I feel like this person may have never been a close friend. You may have thought they were like just as a friend, you know, not like a best friend, just a friend, and they're gonna be quite fake to you. Oh, I see that as a message for somebody. What the hell? Wow, right. It's been such an interesting reading. Like, I can't wait to get into group 3 now to see what the hell there's gonna be about. This has been such an interesting reading. I've loved this reading. I love like your personality and your casual style and how you love to have fun. So we're just gonna leave your reading there. Hope so this way. If you chose group 3 with the Ariana Grande Funky Next Perfect, you know, and you put it into this. So this is a really nice fragrance. You could wear this to like anything. I personally want to keep this on special occasions, but that's just my opinion, you know, like special occasions. Yes, that's Funky Next. Just want to give this deck a good shuffle because I've used this deck, you see. Just give it a good shuffle because of the other groups. So let's just see, let's get like some messages for group 3 and about their future style and appearance. And this doesn't have to just be like style specifically. We have like negative cards that came out there. Don't worry about that, by the way. This is I have to mean like anything negative very thing, but we'll see. Did 8 of Pentacles come out in another group, or was that the 7 of Pentacles? Don't remember, but okay, these are the cards. Just seeing youthful vibes here. I'm seeing for maybe a lot that chose this group, you're in general a youthful person. Maybe some of you are quite naive. But I see with the Temperance, you've never really been obsessed with clothing. And in fact, I'm not even seeing clothing, I'm seeing like accessories. You've never been obsessed with any type of accessories, like jewelry. I don't know, I'm seeing like I'm seeing bling, like you're not really interested in bling, or maybe you're not going to be as interested in bling. And maybe like wearing rings, loads of bracelets and necklaces. You've always kind of found annoying, or even big long, you know, like big hoop earrings. I'm seeing for this group, but maybe if you've ever kind of worn those type of bling type of stuff, maybe your future style is going to consist of less of that, or maybe none of that at all. I see that maybe for some of you to choose a group, this group, you do not like big hooped earrings. They kind of scare you. Maybe you just don't like it on you. It's not like you have anything against this. Like maybe you just don't like a lot of bling on yourself, you know. Group, I see like there's a lot here. Maybe group 3 is going to be the most popular group, I don't know. But there's like a lot of energy in this. There's a lot. So I need to take the time to read some of this, because, you know, this is a general reading. Oil Spirit, I just think I need a bit more clarity with these cards. Pegasus. Future style is going to consist of a big like transformation, actually. Like I'm also seeing maybe a lot of you are going to get rid of old clothes. Like you're going to maybe declutter. You're going to have a change of wardrobe. It's not necessarily have to be your whole entire style, but I'm saying that your wardrobe, I'm saying for this group, maybe there's a lot of clothes in your wardrobe that needs to be they're just overused, or not even overused, but just have been in your wardrobe for a long time to the point they might start to smell. I don't mean that in an insulting way or a bad way, but that happens, you know. Sometimes like clothes we haven't worn in a long time, it just starts to have like a weird smell maybe on our wardrobe. Maybe you have a lot of clothes in there that you haven't worn in a long time, and you kind of just need to have a change with that. I'm just saying that with group 3. I've seen that that is definitely going to be your future style. You're going to have a clear out, is what I'm saying. You're going to have a clear out, and I'm seeing maybe for some of you as well that you're going to be quite sad about this clear, but maybe there are some outfits you used to absolutely love and now they've just been overworn and they just don't look as good anymore, and you're going to have to say goodbye to them, and it's going to be quite heartbreaking for you because maybe you're the type of person who's always has good memories of outfits. You know, like some people literally like that. Even some people always keep perfume bottles and stuff, because even when it runs out they keep their perfume bottles, because sometimes it makes them think of good memories that they've had. And that's the same with like outfits. Maybe you're like that. Maybe your outfits always give you a good memory and stuff, and it's going to be quite sad to see that. And I'm saying that because we have the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. These cards talk about like something not going your way. Some things are going to be different in your future still, but I'm also seeing oh my god, we got a card I can put decluttering. That's basically, oh my gosh, that's basically what I'm oh my god, what the hell, that's so funny. That you saw that, right? You saw that card come out. That's literally what I've been saying about, like, up and saying goodbye to things. Like, oh my god, which is, that's like, I didn't say that word, but there's a word to describe it. Decluttering. Like, look at her with the box. That's probably stuff she doesn't need anymore. So Grapefruit, I just see your future still. It's going to consist of a lot of decluttering. Maybe you have loads and loads of clothes. I'm seeing socks for somebody. Maybe you have loads of socks. All different types of colours. Socks, maybe that's for someone specific. Maybe you have loads of socks in your drawer. And yeah, I feel like Spirit's here calling Grapefruit out a little bit, saying you have a lot of stuff in your wardrobe, girl or boy, and you need to reorganize that or declutter it or get rid of some of that. So really, like, it's going to be quite sad getting some of these things. See that there's a Hoover, like a Hoover in that card as well. Maybe it was in general you're going to be decluttering your home. It might not even be your wardrobe. Maybe for some of you, you're just going to declutter your whole entire house, you know, give it a good clean, a good makeover. And maybe not even just clothes, maybe for some of you as well, that might be like objects or things about your house that just need to be dumped, basically, that need to be like put in the bin and things like that. I'm not sure what you're all going to do with your clothes. Maybe you are going to put, like, for some of you, I just see like some of you own loads of clothes. It's like when you declutter your wardrobe, it's going to be so much space, and that's probably why your future style is going to be so different, because you go like, okay, I have such a bigger wardrobe now. Maybe some of you have a built-in wardrobe and there's even a lot of shoes and clothes and stuff in there. But when you get rid of a lot of this stuff, when you get the clutter, there's going to be so much more room and so much more space. And I say that's going to clear your mind a lot as well, because that's a saying, you know, a cluttered area is a cluttered mind. So when things are clean and tidy in the room, it's going to clear your mind. So obviously you may go out having shopping and buying things, you know, when you have a fresh wardrobe and things like that. Okay, we have confessions, which is very interesting. Yes, you're gonna feel like kind of guilty maybe in a way when you see how much stuff was actually in your wardrobe. You know, like maybe if you live with other people, they're going to see all the boxes and stuff that you've got rid of, or like how more space you now have. Maybe you're going to feel quite emotional way of letting go of some of these things. I can't believe the decluttering card came out like that. Like, that's literally what I was saying about the group, about you like refreshing your stuff, and then the card about decluttering came out. So that's, I'm glad that came out, because now I'm using the word declutter, and that's just an easier way to say it. Stormy. Maybe some of your wardrobe is currently really stormy. Honestly, if this doesn't resonate with you, like if you, I'm not saying your wardrobe is messy necessarily. I say like maybe for some of you, yes, it may be. Maybe you don't notice how much stuff is in there, but it may just, if you're just in general, just consist of getting rid of old things. You know, you could be, I'm not saying like you're a messy person necessarily. If you are and that resonates, then okay. Nothing against that. I used to be very messy. I'm not as messy as I used to be, thank God. I'm just saying, even if you're not, maybe if you're a really clean and organized person, maybe you're still going to really put a lot of things in boxes. Maybe I'm just saying that maybe for some people specifically, that your wardrobe has been very stormy. And I just say stormy as well, like a big transformation, like when you really do your wardrobe, it's gonna just be so like a big transformation, because we have the Pegasus here, which talks about transcending and transformation. So say that overall your future style is gonna be like a big transformation, to the point that it was like a big storm, if you know what I mean. Take that whatever way resonates with you. Okay, that's this is the below the surface oracle deck. Love this deck. I've used this for all the groups so far. So that's getting a message for group 3 here. Okay, we have the Flower Hat Jelly. Your routine matters. You can tell me, oh my god, group 3, you are being called out. You are being called out. Listen, not my fault. Don't come for me. Instead of like your future style consistent of you decluttering things, Spirit is saying, instead of the future group 3, what about right now? Are you, like, think about, are you content with your routine? You know, are you content with your wardrobe right now? Are you content with all the things you have that don't need to be there anymore? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Okay, we can't even see this Knight of Swords anymore. I see like the Knight of Swords is also you, and we also have the oil. So let me go this other message here that I hadn't read yet, but the Knight of Swords, the oil spirit. So wisdom. The Knight of Swords is kind of wisdom. He's like the fastest knight. Well, the Knight of Wands, he's fast, but Knight of Swords, he's really fast, and he's also quite shocking and can come out of nowhere. So I also see with the Knight of Swords. Oh, I'm getting a message now with the Knight of Swords. When you declutter things, you're going to be surprised at what you may find. You know, when you go through your perfume bottles maybe, or your jewellery box, or your wardrobe in general, your shoe collection, bags, maybe just things in your handbags that you didn't know that were there, that are you forgotten were there. You're going to be really shocked by things you may find and may come as a surprise. I'm seeing that with the Knight of Swords energy. When you have your future style, I see that you're going to feel so much more better when you have like some type of decluttering, new type of things. I'm seeing shoes. Do you like shoes? Maybe for some of you, like high heels, or just like really high heel type of boots or something. I'm just seeing for some of you are going to get like a new shoe collection. Let's go with the tea leaf deck here. Let's just get a couple messages from here. Chain of events that will affect you, basically. So, oh my gosh, there may be things that are going to affect you. Like if you have a clear route, maybe you're going to find things that are going to, like I was saying, that you may remember things about, like a certain outfit may make you think of memories and stuff like that. Maybe like you're going to be hit that with memories, like with the Knight of Swords, like I was just saying about, there may be things that may like really surprise you, and you know, it's just gonna like hit you like a ton of bricks. Doesn't have to be negative. If that sounds negative, I don't mean to be negative, but you know, you probably know what I mean here. We have the tree, which talks about family situations. Maybe if you look for family, they might somehow, maybe you can confess things to your family. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's try to get something more information about your actual future style. Because a lot of this has been about decluttering. You've been called out for decluttering things, group 3. You really have. What the hell? So let's just scratch that for out and go with your actual future style. So this deck, please tell me some things about group 3's future style. Alright. Financial gain usually coming. Oh my god. So we have the dolphin. Maybe when you declutter something, or you're just going to see something that you did in the past. Maybe you're like, oh my god, I used to wear this dress all the time. Oh my god. We have a card. This is literally what I'm just talking about right now. Hold on, I'll get into that. This is literally, oh my god, these cards are describing your future style group 3. So we have a dolphin and the sunrise, right? So like I was saying, I see that maybe there may be something that's going to remind you of things that you did, and you're gonna be like, wow, I used to always, maybe for example, you used to always wear a type of earrings. I'm just saying as an example, say you used to wear earrings and you don't now, maybe you're just going to remember that or see something that made you think of like, my, I used to wear these type of earrings, and so you're going to kind of do that again. You know, maybe there's something that you used to wear, even like a pair of shoes, or you want to be remembered about something, doing something again that you used to do. You know what I'm saying? You probably know what I'm saying. You know, like maybe you used to wear always wear a specific type of self tan, for example. And you forgot all about that tan, maybe you switched it up and you wear a different type of fake tan, but now you're just going to do something again that you used to. That's like basically what I'm saying. So this is very interesting reading here, group, for you, right? This is the first card to come out. You're going to be very content with your future self, because temperate is all about peace and wisdom. Let's just do a bit of remote for you, and if this doesn't resonate, don't like click off immediately. The general reading, and there could be someone that might come up here that might be for you, you know, so don't want to mess up. I'm seeing someone with a wardrobe. Oh my god, I'm seeing somebody's going to immediately look in their wardrobe and look for something that might make them think of something they used to do. I don't know. I'm seeing bikinis. Maybe a lot of you are really look good in bikinis. No matter what your size is, you're going to buy bikinis. I'm seeing pink with white dots. Someone specifically might be getting a bikini with white dots. That's really cool. I love changing up like a bikini collection. I only own a couple, but I see if somebody's going to change their hair. Maybe you have long hair and you're going to switch it up and make it like short. Maybe like the girl on the cluttering picture here. Maybe some of you are going to get your hair, but like that. I'm also saying that maybe somebody, when you're doing decluttering, your hair is going to frizz out and go kind of crazy. Why am I seeing a magic wand? Some of you going to have like your future style might consist of like crazy accessories like magic wands or something. Be a magician. Why the heck am I saying magician? Or something like that. Maybe some of you like magic, like magicians. Maybe some of you, maybe someone specific as a magician. Your future style is going to consist of a magician, even though I have seen magicians and they don't necessarily have a magician outfit. I don't know, magician? A top hat? Why the heck am I saying that? I'm literally saying like a magician. I'm saying a man. Maybe somebody here is a magician. Gold. I'm also seeing sparkly clothes. Like maybe your future style for some of you maybe consist of really sparkly clothes, sequences. Seeing sequence. Let's just get a couple more before it gets too long. So wow, these readings have been so interesting, so fun to do. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would. I'm also seeing a dark-skinned woman, saying that your future style, you're just gonna look so great. I see crop tops, cycle shorts. Okay, that's all I'm seeing for group 3. So this has been your read. All these groups have been so neat.